asking for trades. The people are not here for trades. Oh, there's my knife. Got it right here. Alright, good luck, everybody. Always asking for trades. Nobody wants trades. The people that want trades, the other people are not here.
I think it's fascinating just to see the trend of the sport. I mean, we see a guy like Sean Watson, ready to take the step. You have not one, but two connected quarterbacks, and freshman playmakers. I just wonder, as you talk to these coaches, how they know that these guys are prepared to deliver.
I don't even know what that. I don't want to know how much that box weighs.
We've seen five-star recruits come through college football for a long time. I'll tell you my opinion what the difference is. It's like the kids who are in the class of 18 right now, they're already, a lot of them are enrolled. They're in school, they're going to class.
All right, good luck. Here we go. Box number 1 of the Hometown Heroes. No regular base ship, just rookies and inserts. Maybe the autographs will ship. All depends on my mood. Here we go.
They get to college and it's almost turnkey. They're ready to go. Whereas,
Face of the franchise.
Guys needed time to develop.
Call with the K. Thanks. Ozzie Smith.
These skill guys, receivers, quarterbacks, running backs.
No revolution.
It's like a Malone's case, though, and Jalen Hurts said it.
And I hope Dell never sees this video. Don't let Dell see this video. Goose Gossage, state stamped. Andre Dawson. Dell did. Oh man, you got it, Phil. Congrats, man. On the side over here. Did we ever do that second case? Nah, man, we never did it. Actually, I never had the second case. I gotta go get a second case. Bill Buckner for the Dodgers. Stan Musial, Cardinals. Ricky Henderson, Athletics. Sean Green, Dodgers. You want a revolution? I have absolute. 16, 17, and 17, 18 absolute. We got Tony Gwynn, Sport Discs. Will Myers, photo variation for the Tampa Bay Rays. Reggie Jackson, Luis Gonzalez. I'm trying to be like you and do a triple case break. Now I gotta find some 15, 16 absolute. Miller. Zip code, Jim Sundberg for the Rangers. Ricky Henderson, black border. State stamped, Andy Pettit for the Yankees. And Nolan Ryan for the Angels. Is it really? Because of Porzingo. Bernie Williams for the Yankees. We got state stamp Tom Browning for the Reds. And Dale Murphy for the Braves. How's if anybody wants to join, Kobe Eminence, K2 Sports Cards got it. Giving you guys the heads up right now. Steve Stone, White Sox and Cubs. Kevin Youkilis, Red Sox. 10 teams gone in the triple case. Jim Rice for the Red Sox also. Oh, we got another autograph coming up. We got Troy Tulowitzki for the Rockies and for the Blue Jays, Tony Fernandez. Going to Dubar. 44.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I can go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready.
Nice. So we got Tony La Russa for the Cardinals. Reggie Jackson for the Yankees. Mr. Sidearm, huh? Is that another auto? No, it's not another auto. Oh, it is another autograph. It is zip code Houston Street for the Padres. Another Jody Davis for the Cubs. Dubar 44. Free coasters. Kent Herbeck for the Twins. Dwight Gooden, Mets and Yankees. Again, if you weren't here for the first break, those will be split up evenly. The ones signed by the enemy or whatever it's called. The one with the two-teamer. Manny Machado, rookie. Mookie Wilson. We got Brandon Phillips for the Cincinnati Reds. The Flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino. And Carrie Underwood for the Cubs. You do, Josh? You get anywhere from 3 to 4. It says 3 on the box, but 3 to 4 we've gotten. Lance Berkman for the Astros, state stamped. We got Mike Piazza for the Mets. You missed out on it, man. It was only $16 a spot on this. I got you. Kirk Gibson, Diamondbacks. State stamped. Greatest pitcher of all time. Clayton Kershaw. Troy Tulowitzki, Bryce Harper. We didn't get 2 of those back to back, but we did. Nah, it wasn't insta fill. It took a while. Took a few maybe an hour to fill this one. Roy Halladay. Is this photo variation? No. Bo Jackson. Yes. Bo Jackson's photo variation. There you go. Photo variation. Bo Jackson for the Angels. Nah, no insta-fill. 16 a spot. So. Man, that's a lot for one box right there. Whew. Angels is that one. Ortano. Yeah. Second one today, Josh. You headed to Toronto, Ken? Terry Francona for the Red Sox, black border. Joe Carbino for the Indians, state stamped. Matt Harvey. Had to take the dugout. Oh, how cold it is. Ozzie Smith. And then Tony Fernandez and Jody Davis for the 2 hits so far. $16 Ozzie Smith autograph. Oh. The Todd father, Todd Helton for the Rockies. Cal Ripken Jr. state stamp. Randy Johnson for the Mariners. You want to rub it in John's face? How cold it is? How cold is it in Toronto, John? Biggio for the Astros. Denny McLain for the Tigers, state stamp. Frank Viola for the Twins.
The absence of a passing game and being able to make explosive plays and able to convert on third down. I just didn't feel like we could run the ball well enough, and I thought Tua would give us a better chance.
Machado. We got an autograph coming up. Zip code Ron Gant for the Braves and Pittsburgh Pirates. Johnny Boy Ray. At the Pirates. Zero Cool 18. Johnny Ray autograph. And you Darvish. Fred McGriff. State stamped.
Build confidence coming into this game to where, if you gotta go in, if your number's called, then you gotta do what you gotta do to give the team the best placement, or give the team the best opportunity to.
Craig Biggio, Astros. El Capitan, Derek Jeter again.
Tua probably couldn't have thrown that pass. If I could have got a hold of him after he took the sack, but I couldn't get out that fast.
Zip code Hunter Pence for the Giants. Then we got Dave Kingman for the Yankees or Mets, one of the two. I'd have to find out. Oh no, didn't say. I'll find out on that one. And for the Boston Red Sox, Ellis Burks. At the Red Sox, chirpy with the Red Sox.
He made a couple freshman decisions, as you would expect, but to bounce back every single time from a mistake.
Lou Piniella, Carrie Underwood.
Confidence in himself to make him throw the next play. And some of the reads, and this is like here's the first play of this drive on the game time. They want to go downtown, as you thought they might. Calvin Ridley's running the vertical, safety towards back. He does the smart veteran thing.
Dusty Baker, Giants and Dodgers. State stamped Ron Say, El Pinguino, Dodgers. Rick Dempsey for the Orioles.
And then he throws the ball probably to Najee Harris, the running back 22. But a great job by Ridley there with the scramble rule.
Jim Abbott, state stamped Angels. Brandon Phillips, Reds.
The guts just come right up. Safety creeping a little bit in. And this is a look. A cover two shell. When you have two safeties high, you usually don't throw this ball vertical because you're worried about the safety. But if you see there,
Jim Sundberg, Rangers. Hawk, Andre Dawson, Cubs.
just enough for him to throw the ball in, and then the trajectory. I'll be honest with you. I'm sitting downstairs watching the
We're missing one more auto.
and he threw it perfectly. A perfect ball.
Now, we don't have a tape for Prom. I just want to get your thoughts on what he was able to provide.
There it is. Kansas City Royals with cheese. Jorge Brett.
It's just the way things work out. It's crazy cosmically.
Face of the franchise. And Jess.
Plays throughout this game. How impressed were you with what he did on balance?
While you were dealing with all these other things, Herbie.
Jess says yes
So well, true freshman.
to that one.
Here, just understanding.
Nomar Garcia Parra. State stamp David Ortiz, both of them for Boston.
And you know you have to throw the ball outside the numbers. That's that ball. I mean,
And that's right after Bama had just scored and all the momentum in the building is really on the Bama
Sport
side.
Disc, Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks, Mets and Yankees, Gary Sheffield, Roy Halladay, Reggie Jackson. Last one.
and it's amazing to see young men. I mean, I think back when you were 18. When I was 18, not that.
Photo variation coming out. Joey Bats for the Blue Jays. Paul Molitor for the Toronto Blue Jays. Photo variation.
Thanks for coming and doing this.
Justin Verlander Tigers. Sean Green Dodgers.
Continue. Much more on yet another title. What a moment. Can you imagine?
Where have I been hiding it? I've had it. You've seen me for a couple of weeks. I don't know how much I could get. Hey, for $16, this thing is not bad. Keep it coming. I just wouldn't know how to. I wouldn't be able to price a team break on this. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to price a team break on it. Al Kaline for the Tigers. State stamp, Frank Viola. Kent Herbick for the Twins. Oh, wrong stack. 2015 contenders. You can get more 2015 contenders if you guys want. Jim Palmer, Steve Finley for the Diamondbacks, Andres Galarraga for the Nationals. The problem is I have to price the Yankees at that same price too, and every other team, $5. Max Scherzer for the Tigers, zip code, and for the Padres, Gary Templeton. With the Padres, Baked Alaska with the Padres. They don't. The last case we did of this, they hit 5 times, 6 times, or something like that. Matt Steele, Ricky Henderson, and Yogi Berra, Mets and Yankees. Yeah, I think they hit everybody on their checklist, if I'm not mistaken. Another auto coming up. Roger Clemens, zip code. Red Sox, we got New York, Matt Harvey, Mets. And for the Mets again, Lenny Dykstra. That is Crowley. King Cobra, Dave Parker, Luis Gonzalez, Luigo, Diamondbacks. They were traded for each other? Oh man. How did that work out for the Padres? Vinny Castilla, state stamp. Looks like a big old rectangle right there. Dwight Gooden.
Big button, volume enhanced phones. Get details on this state program. Visit CaliforniaPhones.org right now or call 1-800-330-5100 during business.
We hear you're looking for great savings on home and auto insurance.
Correct. Working could save you hundreds.
Will Myers, Tampa Bay Rays, Chicago Cubs, and White Sox. Steve Stone, Justin Verlander, Tigers. Ricky Henderson, Athletics. Alright, if you guys definitely like this, I'll try to have 2 in stock at all times. If you guys really, really like this. Not that we're going to do 2 breaks a day, but we'll have 2 in stock. Mariano Rivera, Reggie Jackson, state stamped, Juan Samuel, Phillies. I'll just throw them up on the website as soon as I can confirm the cases. Rick Dempsey, Baltimore, Cal Ripken Jr., Orioles.
Your national champions. That's how it sounded in Athens. We've shared with you how it sounded in Tuscaloosa. Nick Saban joins us, a smile on his face.
Chipper Jones for the Braves. Tony La Russa, Oakland. Sean Green, Dodgers.
And try to make sense of it. What are you most proud of that your team?
You need PYTs of this. I'll figure something out.
Penalties, missed field goal and a penalty. I mean, just a lot of things that were uncharacteristic for us.
18 of 25 for the Brewers. Tiger. Ben Sheets.
Discipline and executing that we did all year long that got us here. And we didn't really do that in the first half. And made all the corrections, made some adjustments, and the players believed.
18 of 25.
Really well.
Doc Gooden for the Mets, state stamp. Kurt Schilling for the Boston Red Sox. Thank you, sir.
Just keep playing, and the players certainly did. That's the first time that pass play.
Oops.
Given his age, and there's so many freshmen out there, Nick. Just about to it. I had heard that there was a chance.
Justin Verlander, black border. We got Robin Ventura state stamped and Edgar Martinez.
Well, we have a lot of confidence in both of us.
What would you price the Orioles out of this?
I didn't think that we could run the ball effectively against
Carrie Underwood, Cubs, Mark Grace, photo variation for the Diamondbacks.
every time we needed to
Ryan Express for the Astros, and Carrie Underwood again.
completely out of sorts. And I didn't think we had a chance to win the game if we couldn't throw the ball and
Oops.
attack them in the secondary, which is what I thought we had a better chance to do with Tua playing. So that's a decision we made at halftime. We did a fantastic job, and we did the best we can for us, and we were more effective offensively.
You have so many great guys out there making monsters plays. Touchdown with his touchdown. And there's so many 5-stars that could give you
Machado's the big rookie out of this, right? That's it. There's no other rookie in this product that's pretty big. I mean, Profar might have been big back in the day, but Bundy maybe. Troy Tulowitzki, Mariano Rivera for the Yankees, Joey Betts for the Blue Jays, Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. Plus, they have a chance at Cal Ripken Jr. autograph. They have Dylan Bundy and Cal Ripken Jr.
Play a lot of freshmen. We probably played more freshmen as many as anybody in the country this year, and we'll probably have to do it next year.
David Ortiz for the Red Sox, state stamp. Brandon Phillips for the
Our
Reds.
team turns over quicker and creates opportunities for
Yeah.
players.
That's tough, man. It's tough pricing it out. I'll try. Zip code stamp. Paul Konerko for the White Sox. Justin Verlander for the Tigers. Harold Reynolds state stamp for the Mariners, and Rick Dempsey for the Orioles. 40.
Because I
40.
tell you, I was as happy as I've ever been.
Whee!
Before that touchdown and won that game. I was so happy for our players. I was so happy for our fans. I was happy for this.
Dale Murphy for the Braves. Doc Gooden for the Mets.
The number of players that have injured, games missed by starters, getting home and missing, and just hanging in there.
Alright, I'll try to price it out for you guys. See what I come up with.
From any of the other championships. And, you know, one of the things that we said last year when we
Machado, Sport Discs, Mike Trout for the Angels, Derek Jeter.
I think the resiliency that this team showed sort of proved that.
Autograph coming up.
We appreciate that. Given the joy that you felt, Kirby's side felt that the other side, and this is a guy with whom you spent a lot of time.
Detroit Tigers, Lance Parrish.
And what that moment represented.
And a Tiger, 4508.
I think Georgia has an outstanding football team. I think Kirby's done a fabulous job there. He did a fabulous job for us for many, many years. And I think Georgia is going to be one of those teams.
State stamp, Brandon Phillips for the Reds. David Ortiz for the Red Sox.
Fabulous job in this game today for them.
Thank you, sir.
They're going to have good teams in the future. They're going to have other opportunities. And I know how he feels. I've been there before. And I know what kind of competitor Kirby is, and I know he'll bounce back.
Dale Murphy Braves, state stamp, Bill Buckner for the Dodgers, Matt Harvey for the Mets.
Congratulations on a remarkable night and yet another time for you and your team. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You're safe. Alabama.
Photo variation coming up.
To a song by Lola.
Bill Buckner for the Dodgers again. Greg Maddux for the Chicago Cubs.
You saw the touchdown pass.
Ozzie Guillen for the White Sox. Kirk Gibson for the Dodgers.
How impressed he was to see him. Safety there. Jameis Winston in 2014, what a drive that was in a great football game against Auburn. Was Auburn had taken the lead and down the field they went. Touchdown to Calvin Benjamin.
Leon Durham, Cardinals Cubs. Rick Monday for the Dodgers, state stamped.
Didn't chuck it on
Randy Johnson for the Mariners.
the receiving end. As they knocked off Penn State, replacing an injured Troy Aikman. Here he is, the freshman, Tua Tagovailoa. Sits down, and I don't know if you've had a chance to catch your breath either. And
Gary Sheffield, Mets and Yankees. Chase Headley, San Diego Padres. Frank Viola, Twins.
I mean, you just felt like another game, you know. I just thank God I was put in place in the position that I'm in now.
Autograph coming out.
I mean, I just want to enjoy this win with my team and my family. Yeah,
Brendan Phillips. And for the Chicago White Sox, Bobby Thigpen.
It's the biggest stage your sport has got, and as we speak now, we're seeing this moment that you're sharing with your family. And I spoke just
That is Jimmy, 19 of 25.
like when you get to share that particular moment with the people you love the most.
Kerry Underwood, Justin Verlander,
you know, especially for my dad's my heart.
51 saves in 1990, Bobby
To
Thigpen.
have them here as well, you know, to be able to witness this is an amazing opportunity.
Another autograph, sweet.
And we earlier in the show we heard you at the press conference talk about being ready for that moment. When it comes and it's time to
For the Los Angeles Dodgers, Steve Yeager.
We prepared in practice.
Tiger, 4508.
Go in with the one sometimes. Me and Jalen got to switch out sometimes.
Forgot I was on camera.
Being able to run the offense with the ones.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Running it with the twos.
and Gary Sheffield, Mets and
Confidence with your
Yankees.
guys, whether you're on the first
Steve
offense or the second
Jägermeister.
offense, give us the opportunity to go out there and have confidence in each other to go out and do what we did.
And
Oh, yeah, photo variation was a Cody West. Thank
If
you.
you could have gone out and
Box 5.
We have 4 verticals. Try to hold that backside safety in the middle with that over route coming across with that number 82.
First autograph of Box 5 is Buddy Bell for the Rangers.
Thank God we're here now.
Tiger, 4508.
The twos and the ones with you guys is a joke because there's so much talent on the field, and as you've been there and you're gearing up for moments.
Rhino for the Cubs. Edgar Martinez for the Mariners.
I mean,
Sir?
we're working together as a team for one goal, you know, and the goal was to win the national championship. If my number wasn't
Signed by the enemy. We pulled this one in the last case. This is Mets and Yankees. Mets is Crowley. Yankees is Jimmy. Dave
I
Kingman.
got that opportunity, and I
So that'll be random off at the end of the break.
I know how to make the best of it, so I did my best.
Well, it's a play that'll go down in legendary status. At a school
Zach Wheeler, state staff for the Mets. Doc Gooden for the Mets.
We appreciate you taking the time to visit with us tonight.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Not at all.
Reese Davis joins us now. You saw your alma mater win it, and RD, a night like this, as somebody, you and I love the sport. Let's just start from that place. Just the sport we love.
Cabrera for the Tigers. Cobra for the Pirates. Pete Rose for the Reds.
Swing and momentum shot, agony and ecstasy going back to back. Seemingly the game was won, and then it was lost and won, and then opportunity.
Andrew McCutcheon for the Pirates.
Salvage, and it-
Josh Beckett for the Florida Marlins. Photo variation.
And you had the hero coming off the bench.
Ozzie Guillen for the White Sox. Luis Gonzalez for the Diamondbacks.
This was because of some of the difficulties Alabama against better defense.
Puig.
Tua would get the opportunity, and when he did, he certainly made the most of it. What I wonder now, and I wonder
Mike Schmidt for the Phillies. Reggie Jackson, state stamp for the Athletics. Willie Wilson for the Royals.
And you just want to wonder, well, I wonder what I do. And in the case of Hurts, I wonder how, at the end of the night, you think about what Brady did, do you wonder,
Oops.
like, is there a place for me on this field moving forward? Yeah, I'm not trying to be a downer here. I'm just thinking out loud.
Frank Viola for the Twins. David Murphy for the Rangers, state stamped. Yu Darvish for the Rangers.
I think the same thing is true for Jacob Eason. I think the question Jalen Hurts maybe asked is, what does he want to do with his career? Does he stay and compete with Tua, who,
Rick Dempsey, Baltimore. Angels and Dodgers. Don Sutton.
It's hard to see anybody rooting him out of the lineup. If I ever heard of Tua
Derek Jeter, Ruben Sierra, state stamped. John Franco, New York Mets. Sport Disc, John Crook for the Phillies. Oral Hershiser, Dodgers, Giants. Nolan Ryan, Astros. Ryan Sandberg, Cubs. Oh, insert autograph coming up. You got Zip Code, Lou Brock, Francisco Tomas for the White Sox Sport Disc, and Eric Davis for the Cincinnati Reds going to Ortano.
I'd love to have the kind of adversity that they're struggling with at both Georgia and Alabama at the quarterback position.
City Hall.
I appreciate you so much. I know you've been working all day. Please go get some rest, and thanks so much for being with us.
Justin Verlander for the Tigers, Josh Hamilton for the Rangers.
And I appreciate that.
Thank you, Chris.
It's a great few days.
All right.
Center on the road is confidently presented by Rocket Mortgage.
State stamp, Lou Brock, Cardinals, Edgar Martinez, and I want to say, no, I don't want to say, because we already did the Josh Beckett for the Marlins.
It's late night in Atlanta. You're watching Scott Van Pelt on Sports.
Kurt Gibson for the Tigers, state stamp, Nolan Ryan for the Rangers, Andre Thornton for the Indianos. And that is halfway through the case. How many autographs we got so far? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 autos so far. We've gotten our 3 per. There you go, box 6. Good luck, everybody. Not hit. Be hitting the second half right here. Dodgers and Giants. Mets, 0 Strawberries. State stamped. Nolan Ryan, Angels. Sport Disc, Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Lou Piniella for the Reds. Reggie Jackson, Oakland. First autograph of this box coming up. Craig Biggio for the Astros. Andy Van Slyke for the Pirates. Going to 0 Cool 18. Wow, the guy is getting 2 hits in this break. Definitely rigged. Rhino for the Cubs. Sean Green for the Dodgers.
January 20th, live from the floor in Los Angeles, the stars of MMA take center stage. Queen Rampage Jackson and the American gangster Chael Sonnen meet in the first round.
Tony La Russa, Cardinals. State stamp, Glenn Davis for the Rangers. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Autograph coming up. For the St. Louis Cardinals, Jack Clark. Carl with the K, thanks. Let's see, then you run into this case, Fortuno. Twins haven't hit yet. Tino Martinez for the Yankees, state stamped. Ichiro. Buster Posey for the Angels. I mean, for the Dodgers, Giants. Sorry.
Marks its territory.
Atlanta. Wilson.
on-demand dog walking app.
Oh, okay.
Get your first walk free when you download the app.
Right? This has been a little more spread out where the other one was all twins. Oh, there it is right there. That's what I was looking for in the last pack.
Some NBA for this Monday night. Cavaliers
Justin Verlander for the Tigers. Nolan Ryan for the Astros. Photo variation. You got Nolan Ryan for the Astros again. Kerry Wood. What is up, Bay?
Tyus Jones, Tyler.
Cal Ripken Jr., Don Sutton.
And the second, LeBron can call him whatever he wants, because that's disrespectful. You're not bringing Kool-Aid to a gin party. The old man blocking the youngster. But then,
Sport Disc, Evan Longoria for the Rays. Cubs and White Sox, Steve Stone, Kerry Wood, Ricky Henderson. This is a nice little product called Hometown
and
Heroes.
this is kind of an ugly moment. Andrew Wiggins and Isaiah Thomas, and Wiggins shaken up after that as there's a clothesline up around the neck. The foul's reviewed. Thomas tells him, look, I mean it. But he did get ejected, flagrant 2. Timberwolves dominate the game. A negative 39
Todd Helton?
plus minus for LeBron. Is
Ryan Zimmerman for the Nationals, Jim Rice. LeBron James minus 39.
Got it to 14 at the end of the first, but we ain't getting close to that.
Todd Helton, the Todd father. Tony Fernandez state stamped. Del Murphy. They do. They're autographs. Here's an autograph right here.
so now we've established that.
That's why I put them to actually top load those.
Minus 10 or worse. The record is
Zip code Mike Hargrove for the Indians. And for the Padres, our second, Gary Templeton.
plus minus negative 166. 2 wins were a 2-point win against San Antonio 10 years ago and a 1-point win over the Magic 14 years ago. So actually, it's a
Jose Rijo for the Reds.
Basketball porn, late night.
No, that can't be photo variation on Zach Wheeler because he's. Oh, no, it could be.
Now, if you do that at your local run,
Panini.
you chase it down and do
It's a 2013 product.
fight. Yeah, the 24 hours.
And basically, when this product first came out, it was $120 a box.
Left knee spray. And let's see.
Yeah. I was looking at my invoice today. Now it's like a $40 box. What a $40 box. Box 7, here we go. There's some big names in here. Sean Dunston, zip code, and Keith Moreland. It looks like it's Chicago Cubs, possibly.
And OKC taking on Minnesota, not a young team. It's at 8, and then 10:30. It's the Clippers and the Warriors. Do we follow that? Hey, we do. Find out something new every day. We're on after that. So we'll
Cubs on Moreland. Cubs is Dubar. Photo variation, Pete Rose. That's a nice one. Philadelphia Phillies. Andre Thornton for the Indians and Kurt Schilling for the Red Sox. Red Sox? Yeah, Red Sox. Let me make sure it was Red Sox and not Diamondbacks. I'll show you what we've pulled already so far, Matt. And then we're like, oh, okay. There was Johnny Damon, Boston and Yankees, Randy Johnson, State Stamp, and Jim Sonberg. They're usually backwards, and then they'll be on their like least team. So he spent the least time with Philadelphia, Florida, Cubs, Diamondbacks, Blue Jays, Angels, and well, that was just photo variation. But they're usually flipped around. There you go, Matt. We got Eric Davis, Steve Yeager. There's a George Brett autograph, Matt. And a Ozzie Smith autograph so far. Oh my gosh, Paddington is back. Paddington the Bear. Boom! Finally got one! Frank Thomas. I believe this is a 1 of 1. There's the White Sox. Jimmy. It's not stamped 1 of 1 or anything like that, but it might be a 1 of 1.
Topical anesthetic plus antimicrobial action soothes pain fast.
What's for dinner?
Meatloaf. Pamphofinique on cold sore
Might
pain.
be a 1 of 1 there. You have to double check.
You won't see these folks at the post office.
I think Gary was telling me about it. Justin Verlander, Cal Ripken Jr.
How do they avoid trips to the post
Right, Aaron?
office? Stamps.com. Mail letters.
Or were you the one telling me about it?
All the post office right on your computer. Get a full week trial plus $100 in extras, including
Insert autograph coming up.
Go to stamps.com.
First, we got Yu Darvish,
and never
Rangers,
post office again.
and John Franco for the Mets. Pulled him last case. Oh. Mets is Crowley again. Somebody was telling me that the black ones are 1 of 1s because I think he ended up doing the whole case I had and saying, "We pull a black one." I was like, "Nope." Joey Bats, Kirk Gibson. Not a 1 of 1, but Super SP. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't give me the odds on here. Thought it would.
To deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. We handle thousands of cases, so we know what we're doing. If you owe $10,000
Joey Votto, State Stamp Reds, Brandon Phillips Reds.
call a tax doctor now for a tax
funny.
emergency analysis. Hiring was always a big challenge. Endless hours on job sites with not a lot to show. Then I found ZipRecruiter.
Dwight Gooden,
They figured out hiring.
Mets and Yankees. Greg Maddux, State Stamped, and Matt Harvey for the Mets.
They send me the right people. Their technology is smart.
Still a nice one. Francisco Tomas.
24 hours.
The smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter, the preferred job site of college sports fans. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com.
For the Dodgers, Paul LaDuca. Tiger, 4508 in the Dodgers. El Capitan, Fred McGriff. Lee Mazzelli for the Mets. Jesus, man. Mets killing it here. Mookie Wilson for the Mets. David Freese, Cardinals.
Retain the other is a given. Being in the playoff isn't a goal, it's an expectation. There have been 4 of them. Tide have participated in 4 of them. They've been in the last 3 championship games.
Shelby Miller, Cardinals. Mike Trout, Angels. Justin Verlander, Tigers.
I don't know if championship fatigue is a real thing, but it would sure be fun to experience, wouldn't it? Programs who haven't been in one yet, know they've only been 4. USC, Notre Dame, Michigan, Texas, Florida, LSU, Penn State.
Oh man, I watched Goon, the Enforcer. The last of the Enforcers. Jurickson Profar.
Which is what makes Alabama
Lou Brock, Cubs and Cardinals. Don Mattingly, Dodgers. And Derek Jeter for the Yankees.
I just hope Bama fans are enjoying this as much as they ought to.
Have you seen it yet, Matt?
Washington Redskins fans from 83 to 91 was a blast. Washington won 4 Super Bowls and 3 of them. And like a college team, they won those Super Bowls with 3 different starting quarterbacks. By the last one in Minneapolis, it was somewhat old.
Just caught it.
There, it was somehow more noteworthy than when they did.
Evan Gaddis, zip code, State Stamp, Matthew Machado rookie.
January
Jose Rijo for the Reds. It's on Netflix. I was watching it last night as I was sorting. There's a ton of gore in it. More gore than the first one. Al Kaline, Tigers. Mike Zunino, State Stamped. And Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Well, see, you ain't cool like me. You ain't got a set of goon cards like I do.
On the biggest stage in the sport. I think it's unbelievable. It really is both of them. Confidence to be able to play those moments. He was able to come through with so many big hits, especially the third down. In a tough situation, his first series going 3 and out, but being able to rally the 37, he's strictly gets the first down, and after that, he gains so much confidence. He drives him down the field. He hits a dig in the back end line, and then it was like, okay, here we go. Jay Trump answered.
Jeez, really? Another Lee Mazzilli.
Back and forth, but in the clutch time, it was Tua able 4th and 3.
Frank White for the Royal State Stamped. Ernie Banks. Ernie Tyra Banks, as Ortano said earlier. Leon Durham, State Stamp, Buddy Bell, and Jim Sundberg for the Rangers.
Wow, did that really happen? But what a game, what a way for the college football season to end. I agree, and you lived both sides of it. The high and the low.
Oh, fell.
The euphoria, the joy, the glow, and the win, and the despair and the lose. The despair. And that's what's so hard, because these teams, Roquan Smith, Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, they fought so hard, and it was the perfect season. It was the miracle.
Will Myers,
Back in Atlanta for the championship.
Mike Trout, Ricky Henderson.
You beat Notre Dame. You won the SEC championship. You won the Rose Bowl. And you lose it in
Photo.
the last
Photo autograph.
overtime. Are we kidding? That's going to be with them truly.
Boom, and not what?
Life. And I hate it's a game.
2 in 1 case.
But they're really
Don Mattingly for the Yankees.
That is always
What
sad
the
to
hell?
think back about the end of the season.
That doesn't happen.
On what could have been. Well put, Tim. I look forward to seeing you in March if you'll have me at that little.
Who we got this autograph earlier?
Oh,
Chicago Cubs, Leon Durham.
I love it, SCP.
Dubar.
See you then, Tim. You be well, okay? See you, buddy. All right. All right. So as the season comes to a close, we want
Joey
to-
Bats, Blue Jays, Reggie Jackson.
Consider the best moments. You see all those rollouts because, in fact, this is a compilation that, frankly, I don't think we've been able to
I know, that's the first time we've had 1 and then 2 in the same case. Because remember, we've done quite a few cases for personals. Todd Helton, Bobby Witt, State Stamped, Tony Gwynn.
Seeing the teams that came in and the coaches, when we loved it. As for a great moment that actually happened on that field, the conclusion of an incredible drive. Penn State, Trace McSorley, Juwan Johnson. remember that?
Zip code, Dennis Eckersley for the Athletics.
Touchdown.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Then we had Coach Joe talking about chicken on a stick.
Whee! Autograph coming in.
You still talk to that's in administration, or you just have to split all and make a connection.
Tom Browning for the Reds.
And get a chicken on the stick.
Ortano.
And it was fantastic. And I hope that cook is still there and I can stop and say hello to her. That's about all I remember.
Ryan Express, Al Kaline.
Chicken on the stick.
How
It was phenomenal.
good chicken on the stick.
The best I ever had. Hey, not better red chicken.
Oh, redemption coming up. Good luck.
Gotta keep the sponsors happy. They won, by the way, in their return.
Mookie Wilson, zip code.
This is the dumbest
Dickie
thing.
Thon.
Western Kentucky.
That is Astros.
Trying to punt.
And an Ortano.
Couldn't. Then he fell. And then people were trying to kick it that weren't supposed to. And then
Photo variation, Frank Robinson for the Orioles.
that was in the O-Nose of the year. We love that. Hey!
Orioles is Carl with a K. Thanks. Dale Murphy, the kid. Ken Griffey Jr.
They beat South Alabama and it was the first time in 50 years, and then they won in a walk-off over Utah State.
Second Dickey in 2 cases, huh? Matt Harvey photo. I mean, Sport Does David Freeze, Kerry Wood.
Celebrates a winning streak. They win 14-13.
Kerry Wood, Cubs. Gary Sheffield. Whitey Herzog, Cardinals. Luis Gonzalez, Diamondbacks.
They save those jerseys and remember the night they shared the stage. Speaking of the dogs, we got to check in with Early Tyler. He's a dog fan, and obviously his thoughts are critical. And before we sign off, we will share them with you.
I am drunker than hell.
Andre Thornton for the Indians. Stay staff Felix Hernandez. Ichiro. How many players did I say there was in this product?
What kind of person are you? They're watching you.
Lee Smith, Justin Verlander, Jose. Do you remember, Chris?
I'm done playing games.
I know a bunch of guys out here that live in Hawaii. I'm not in here right now. There's Sean, there's Rich, there's Joe, Mr. Popular. Bryce. Zero Cool 18 lives on the island of his drenched chonies. Willie Wilson for the Royals.
I want to be a good role model for my girls.
Oh, I don't know about that. Royals is Chess. Brandon Phillips, Jim Palmer. Palmer's a Chief. Depends what side of the island you live on. Joe Carbonell for the Windianos.
As long as people misplace their
And Jimmy.
count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
1,300. Randy Johnson for the Mariners. Photo variation. I think they're the high numbers too. The photo variation. Willie Wilson. Hawk. Now you're running Dan Beach for $1,300 a month? Damn, that's not bad. Was it a studio? Matt Harvey for the Mets. Cal Ripken Jr. Reggie Jackson. 1 bedroom. Jeez.
Look, isn't that Frank Thomas?
Kerry Wood, Cubs. Joe Mauer, Twins. Ozzie Guillen, White Sox. Ricky Henderson, Athletics. Is there? That's still expensive for a 1 bedroom.
It's easy. Just send a text. If you're a guy over 40, text 321321 and enter the word ON to get a complimentary bottle of award-winning
Is it?
Nugenix.
1 bedroom here. Jordan Zimmerman, zip code. Joe Torre, Yankees. Bobby Thickerman, State. And John Franco, Mets. Here where I in my apartment building, I think it's still under 1,000. Might have hit 1,000, but I think it's right at 1,000 where I live for 1 bedroom. Ricky Henderson, Lenny Dykstra for the Mets, State Stamp, and Cal Ripken Jr. Is it? Autograph coming up. Mike Scott. Great Scott. Houston Astros. Or Tano. Mark Mulder. State Stamp. Derek Jeter. Right on the beach. Robin Young, State Step, Gary Pettis for the Angels, Willie Wilson. You know it does, Ronnie. What's up, Jeff? How's Orlando? Bernie Williams. Zip code. Chipper Jones. Mookie Wilson for the Mets. Going to Crowley. Orlando is drunk. Just don't go to bed with Orlando if you're drunk.
If you haven't seen it, I can't possibly explain it to you. If you have, well, you're just happy that we talked about it here. Now, Early is a Georgia Bulldogs fan, and in happier times, he shared with us his thoughts about the Dogs.
Roger Clemens for the Red Sox and Sean Green for the Dodgers.
I imagine Early is he's soaking some.
Cause I'm not a upper deck.
Here's Early's thoughts on what happened.
Not a store. Not a diamond dealer. Will Myers for the Rays. Felix Hernandez for the Mariners. Kerry Wood. That's why I'm up there. Collegiate Bowl. Collegiate Bowl is 2 weeks. I think you guys were at for the upper deck meeting.
Have a nice evening.
Dave Kingman, Gio Gonzalez for the Nationals, Andre Thornton for the Indians. Bob Gibson, State Stamped, Mike Trout. That was box 9. Box 10, here we go. Oh, that's Mookie Wilson. Sorry. What collegiate bowl are you guys at? Autograph coming up.
Georgia and Alabama, border separates the states. One path, separate them on the field. On WOW.
Ruben Sierra. Very nice for the Rangers. Tiger. 4508.
They're the coaches.
Oh.
They're not the commander in chief. As the teams take the field.
Barry Larkin, State Stamped, Ichido.
Again, shaking hands, 11 years together on the team.
Thank you, sir.
Against each other for the title. Jalen Hurts struggled in the first half, all kinds of hurt in the first half. Big play takes a hit here, gets slammed down hard.
Rivera, Bob Brenly, Andre Thornton.
6 rushes, 47 yards at the half. Second quarter, this is 6-0 game.
What's next? Hey, let's get that football moving. 2016 Donruss Signatures Series Football. 64 autographs. Andres Galarraga, check this one out. Manny Machado. Dude, that's our 3rd black disc of this case. Orioles. Who's at the Orioles this time around? Carl with a K, thanks. And for the Minnesota Twins, Kent Herbeck. That's chirpy. I have no idea. We've never pulled one. Out of all the cases we've opened, that's the first one. Penguin, Ricky Henderson. Well, the first three that we pulled. I gotta ask Gary when he comes back in or something like that. Joe Mauer, Twins, Hawk, Sandberg. Vera, Gorman Thomas, and John Franco. State Stamp, Jesse Barfield, Yu Darvish. Jeff Montgomery for the Royals. His sports card opener 93. And photo variation Neil Walker for the Pirates. Zero Cool 18. Tony Gwynn, Derek Jeter. Another autograph coming up. Probably the last auto here. Rob Fear the Deer for the Brew Crew. Milwaukee Brewers. I got David Ortiz. Jerks of Profar State Stamped. Brew Crew is Tiger. 4508. Paul O'Neill, Tony Gwynn, Tony La Russa, Josh Hamilton for the Rangers. Will Clark, Nolan Ryan, Luis Gonzalez. Papa Nastas. Zip code Skip Shoemaker. Oh, that guy was big. Tommy John, Dodgers, Yankees. Will Clark, Montreal there for Andres Galarraga. And the last pack of this break. I'll check it out right now. Andres Galarraga, State Stamp, Lance Parrish for the Tigers, and Ken Griffey Jr. And that was it. We got one random to do. We'll do that in the next video in the hit recap. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it as always.